Hello and welcome to my channel Mystical Moments. My name's Carol and I am here to give you your weekly tarot guidance for this coming week, which is the 8th through till the 14th of July 2024. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Let's give them a shuffle and find out what we need to know. So we're looking at the energies that we are working with and the messages that the tarot have to bring us for this week. It's a general reading. It's for all signs of the zodiac and it is for our greatest and highest good. So for anyone who is watching, these messages are for you. So let's have a look, see what we've got. I do hope everybody had a wonderful week last week. I found it quite challenging personally. I found the energies quite challenging last week, but we made it through. The new moon in Cancer was definitely the culprit, I believe. So yeah, those energies, since we got over the new moon, then everything has lifted for me anyway, and I hope it has for you too. So let's have a look what this week has got. Let's have a look what this week has got for us. Let's see, what do we need to know? Okay, let's see. We have got the 7 of Cups. We have options, okay? We have decisions to make as well, and we need to get moving on them. We need to get decisive, and we need to start taking action instead of just thinking and considering and probably kind of wasting time kind of figuring out. It's like everything in that cup, in those cups, has something to offer us, and it's like, oh, where do we go first? Which one do we choose? What's the right direction to move in? What do we need to follow? Whatever it might be, it's kind of like, just pick one. It's almost like, it's too much and all of it is good, and it's just pick one, because while you're standing procrastinating and thinking and deciding and wasting time, you could have actually already picked one of those cups up and started enjoying it. And this is what this is asking us to do. What have we got? We've got the 5 of Swords. We're conflicted. We've got some conflictions within our minds. There might be something going on communicatively as well. We might be missing the point. And it's, the 5 is about change. Our choices create the changes that we want to see in our life. Our choices can also create the things we don't want to see in our lives. So we've got to make good choices, okay? And we do need to take time to deliberate, but we absolutely need to make a decision, okay? Because otherwise we're just going to stay in that conflict until a decision is made. No progress is made. And in that time, nothing's changing. And if it's a time for change and nothing's changing, you're going to stay in that conflicting mode, okay? So we might be finding ourselves conflicted, missing the point of things, and not taking actions, or not taking the right actions in the right directions. But I do feel like those 7 cups there, they're all filled with good stuff, yeah? So just pick one. Yeah, if you've got 7 things to do on a to-do list, and you're taking an hour to choose which one is best to do first, it's wasting time. Yeah, so let's get more organized, let's get grounded, let's get more practical. We've got the 6 of Cups coming next as well, and this is about, again, every cup's a blessing. Look at that. Each and every single, they've all got love in them, love and spirituality and growth. It's absolutely beautiful. It's abundance, it's balance. We've got a couple of kind of nods in the direction of Scorpio there as well. So we might be needing to go deep. Yeah, Scorpios do need to go deep, and they are very deep, yeah, especially with their emotions and how they feel. So going deep with that, with the 6 of Cups as well, we might be romanticizing the past is the first thing that comes up, but it's also about things coming back up from the past. So look at cycles, look at the cycles that you are living in your life. What are the ones you want to continue with? What are the ones that you want to break? And take the actions to break the negative and continue and progress with the positive, okay? Because that is what we want to do. That's why we're here, to recognize cycles so that we can either, add more into them and continue with them and grow them, or if they're negative ones, to cut them out. Look at what we need to do to stop that. And one of those might be procrastination, because that Seven of Cups is often about procrastination. So needing to have a bit of a deep dive, and look at what is causing conflict in our lives this week, and what it is that we do need to let go of, and what it is that we do need to move forward with, and what decisions we need to be making. How can we make better decisions? How can we make quicker, more decisive decisions as well? Look at things that you like to do as a child. The Six of Cups, it's all about childhood. It's all about, as I say, romanticizing the past, and also it's a time where things are very much more balanced and easy flowing, and it's beautiful, nurturing energy that this brings. But it can also be about things from the past coming back up, which is again why we're talking about cycles here. On the base of the deck, right, we're definitely not breaking ties, okay? We definitely need to start cutting ties with the things that are not serving us here, okay? There is something somewhere where we have got some of that internal conflict, which is stopping us from creating the changes that we need to see in our lives, or stopping us from being decisive, or, as I say, stepping outside of these circles, these negative cycles that are repeating, that we can't seem to kind of move past. We definitely need to move past. Also, look at that. We've got 5, 6, and 7. I know it's not in that order, but we've got those numbers 5, 6, 7. We need to progress. We need to gain experience and learn from that experience. Often when we find ourselves trapped in negative cycles, we are kind of repeating the same mistakes. We are not learning from past experiences, and when we don't learn from the past experiences, we can't move on from them. We can't break that cycle until we recognize and take action to kind of do things differently, okay? So different decisions, different choices need to be made to what we would normally do. As I say, we're going to need to take a deep dive. Why is it that we can't figure out how to take that next step, how to progress, how to move away from that conflict? That is what we're needing to figure out this week, because on the base of the deck we do have that Devil card. It is time to set yourself free from the limitations that have been keeping you small, because we're not here to be kept small. We are here to rise up. We are here to grow, to learn, and to experience all of the experiences, but to just trust that there are no limitations apart from the limitations that we put upon ourselves. Even if we feel physically limited, that's because we're programmed, or we're telling ourselves in our own minds, or we might be told by external sources as well, that we can't do better than we're already doing. We can't make different choices. We can't grow from where we are. It's all kind of the programming, the negative programming. We've got to start reprogramming in a more positive way to say we can break free. Look, that door to that cage is open. You are not trapped. And I know different situations, and I know that this can be triggering when say this for some people in certain situations, etc., but there is always a way out. There is always a way forward. Sometimes we've just got to really kind of either dig deep within ourselves, or and choose the best option. The best option is not always the easy option. In fact, it normally isn't the easy option, but we got to break free from the restraints that are restraining us, that are keeping us conflicted, that are keeping us small, that are keeping us stuck, that are separating us from the growth that is out there and is available to us, okay? The Devil is the major arcana card here. He is a card of addiction. He is a card of negative self-talk. He is a card of feeling tied. It can be a card of contracts that are limiting you. How can you then, if it is that, then how can you look to break that contract within the confines of the contract, if that makes sense? But it's all about the decisions that we are making this week, and we need to make sure that we are making good decisions that are going to help us to break out of the negative cycles. This is a brilliant time to be doing this, because that new moon energy, it's a new start, it's a new cycle. We need to break out of the old and step into the new, and do it in a way that is going to really help us to grow, to learn, and to be able to explore more things in our lives and in our futures as well. Let's have a look what the Energy Oracle deck has to offer. This is a gorgeous deck from Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's have a look. What has it got to bring into the messages for this week? I do feel as well with the Devil energy, it is needing to get grounded. You know, where are you kind of more materially and physically focused, and what can you do about that? You know, maybe it's about getting organized in order to break free from the procrastination. You know, it's going to be different for all of us, but it does feel like there are chains, ties there that need to be cut free from, so that we can grow, we can expand, we can learn, and we can move on from the situations that we're in. The door is open on that cage, and yet he still chooses to remain there. Yeah, it's telling us it's a choice. It's all a choice. Everything in life is a choice. Let's have a look. Community, and it's another card, number 7. So community, number 7, by the way, is a very mystical, magical number. I do love the number 7, and it is a time of learning, of seeking, of gaining experience, and kind of, well, yeah, all of those things. And we're needing to get out into the community so that we can experience, learn, and grow from where we are. We can also learn from others, because we've got that community vibe coming in. This card gives me very much 3 of Cups kind of energies as well. It's that connect, and 4 of Wands energies, connecting with others, getting out and about, and it looks like a card of freedom to me, and it is beautiful. And there's a lot of abundance in this card as well. Yeah. And I want to say, you know, live life to your own tunes, make your own music in life, you know, because we've kind of got to. I mean, we don't have to do anything, and we can choose to remain stuck and to, you know, continue running on that hamster wheel and not breaking the negative cycles. We can absolutely choose to do that, but why would you when there are different choices available? But there's experience needs to be gained, and lessons need to be learned, and cycles definitely need to be broken. Okay, if you are longing for things to go back to the way that they used to be with that 6 of Cups cards, then ask yourself, what is it that you need to do in order to be able to create that future for yourself? Let's have a look. What have the I can never remember the name of this deck. It's the Life's Journey Soul Lesson cards, isn't it? Yeah, Life's Journey Soul Lessons cards by James Van Praagh. Gorgeous deck. What have they got to offer? So what I also want to say with the tarot cards and the oracle card that's come out there as well is you're not on your own. You know, there is a community around you, there is support around you, and they can lift you up and help you to move forwards, to break those cycles. Happiness. Yeah, we're all in pursuit of happiness, you know, and happiness is within. It comes from within. When we can feel happy with ourselves, when we are happy with the choices we're making, when we are happy with the life that we are living, and we are happy within, then everything is absolutely wonderful. Everything is calm. Everything is just so much easier. Yeah, what does it actually say on there? I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah, the Devil card kind of says you might be struggling to get on the right path. You might be feeling like you're not on the right path. So look, what is it that makes you happy? Yeah, what is it that brings you happiness within? What is it that brings you that calmness within, that peace, that tranquility? Because that is what that card is screaming to me. And follow that. Follow your happiness. Follow your true north. Follow your compass. You know, what is it that you want to do? Because the restrictions are self-imposed. Yeah, and I feel like the Five of Swords this week is talking about that maybe for some of us, we might be missing the point of life in general, yeah, overall. And it is about being happy. It is about, working together with others, enjoying ourselves, getting ourselves out into the community, not keeping ourselves hidden and closed away in restraints or within our own homes or whatever that might be, or chaining ourselves to whatever. Maybe it's work, and the devil is a card of addiction, but sometimes it's about being addicted to work. It's about being addicted to, I don't know, scrolling on your phone. It's not always about drugs and alcohol, yeah? But what is it that's stopping your growth right now? Yeah, what is it that's stopping your growth? Get really honest, get really true with yourself, and look at how you can make better choices and start changing things in your life so that you can find true happiness out there in the community and within yourself, within your soul, and just have a better experience in life, because we are here to experience all of the good stuff. Yes, we will experience all of the difficulties, etc., etc. Of course we will. It's all part of learning, and we can't appreciate the good stuff if we don't have the hard stuff, the difficult stuff. And it's all about finding that happy balance, all about finding that middle road, and learning from the bad so that we can make better in the future. Yeah, not staying stuck at all. No, it's time to break free from that. It's time to start seeing the point. It's time to start living your best life. Okay, so if you have been confining yourself, if you have been restricting yourself, and these cards say that we have, for each of us it will be in different ways. Maybe you're not growing the way that you want to grow in the work that you do. Maybe you're not growing in the way that you want to in your health or whatever it might be. Yeah, think about it from a personal view. Where do you want to see some better changes? What can you change in your life this week that will make you feel more peaceful, more harmonious, more happy with the life that you are living? Okay, get yourself out there. Life is for living, and I feel for a lot of us, we're just missing the point. Yeah, and it's time to start seeing the point. Yeah, and start living to the fullest that we possibly can, within the restrictions as well, because there's always going to be restrictions, but we need to break free from the ones that are in our heads, that are telling us that we can't, that are telling us that we're too small, that are telling us that we can't achieve this, that we're not clever enough, we're not good enough, we haven't got the skills, we haven't got the abilities, we haven't got, I don't know, the right connections, whatever. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, it is all wrong. It's in there. You start telling yourself all of these things, you're going to kind of become a self-professing prophecy. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, life is for living, and life should be happy. Yeah, what can you do in order to make your life happier this week? Get out there, get into the community, stop hiding yourself away, stop hiding your skills away, stop hiding who you are away. It's time to break free from all of that and just be true to you. Okay, happiness, it is a place within. Yeah, when you're happy within, everything will start to become better around you. But it's all about the choices that you make. Have an absolutely awesome, wonderful week ahead. Watch out for the shorts that I'll be making throughout the week, in regards to the kind of, I do a beginning of the week, a midweek, and a weekend tarot short. Generally, I missed a couple last week because life was very difficult last week, but they will be here this week, so watch out for them, and just have an absolutely awesome, wonderful week. If you don't already subscribe to my channel and you enjoy the messages, the readings that I bring, then please do hit that subscribe button, and feel free to share any of the work that I do on here across your own social media. That's always appreciated. Take care and have an awesome week. Bye for now. Bye bye.